Understanding the impacts of land use on biodiversity is key if we want to maintain ecosystem functioning and the services we get from nature. But we live in a time of change. We are witnessing accelerated changes in climate, especially here in the north. Temperatures in the Arctic have rapidly increased in the last decades. It has been argued that increased temperatures may enhance growing conditions for plants at higher latitudes. In fact, we are seeing greening trends in some parts of the Arctic. But things are more complex than that. At the same time, we are detecting opposite trends, loss of vegetation, in other parts of the Arctic. Therefore, we need to be extremely cautious in our predictions of what the world may look like a few decades down the road. Sustainable grazing is a desirable management goal, but defining what a sustainable regime is represents a major challenge because this will depend on the specific characteristics of the environment. Iceland is in many ways a very special place, but there are many important lessons that we can learn from the Icelandic experiences that can be applied to other parts of the world. In Iceland, harsh winters and volcanic activity can mediate the effects of sheep grazing, but economic factors like changing market demands or fluctuation in prices can also play an important role. We can try to devise general rules and guiding principles for management based on our current understanding, but fine-tuning of stocking rate decisions will have to be site-specific. And of course, well-planned research can help in optimizing these decisions. Ensuring the sustainability of today's management practices is important if we want to maintain the resources of tomorrow for the future generations. Finally, we have seen how human land uses can have dramatic effects on the landscape and can lead to severe land degradation if management of natural resources is inappropriate. In this sense, the actions of humans over a few centuries in Iceland has been comparable to the forces of volcanoes and glaciers in shaping Icelandic landscapes over millennia. And this brings us to the end of the MOOC. We hope you have enjoyed this brief introduction to sheep grazing in Iceland and can now appreciate some of the complexity associated with managing sheep grazing. Around the world, the continued coexistence of nature and people and their cultural and economic activities requires good knowledge and thoughtful policy. Ongoing efforts to understand the effects of sheep grazing and develop sustainable management practices in Iceland will hopefully contribute to addressing this global issue.